Hey folks, Mike Iaconelli here for VMC Hooks. I want to talk to you a little bit about some basic rigging techniques. The next technique I want to talk to you about is wacky rigging. I know you've heard about it and you're saying, what the heck's wacky rigging? And it's a really phenomenal way to present a bait and give the bait a lot of wiggle on the fall. It's pretty unreal. And you know, there's three main hook styles when I'm going to wacky rig. We've got a traditional wacky hook, basically just a hook with no guard, no weight, no anything, and in open water situations, especially shallower water, that's the hook I'm going to choose. The second one is basically the same hook, but in a weedless version, and this is the Wacky Weedless hook. It's got just a little wire guard on it, so when I'm fishing around cover, weeds, docks, around standing timber or laydowns, I'm going to go with this one. That guard's going to keep it from snagging. And then the last one, and one of my favorites, is the Wacky Jig. And it's the same basic hook style, but now we've added a little weight to the nose of that bait, plus a single guard on it. And this is the one I've got tied up right now. And let's look at how we're going to rig that bait wacky style. So there you go. There's your hook. There's your little wire guard. There's your weight. And you're going to get your favorite bait. It could be any kind of 4 to 6 to 8 inch plastic, especially the soft stick baits, the thinner style baits really excel on wacky rigging. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to get this bait and I'm going to hook it directly in the middle. So I'm going to just go right about in the middle of that bait and bring it around. And when I do that, you kind of get an idea of how that bait's going to fall. And on the weighted wacky, this is the old ball and chain. So as that weight pulls it down, on the fall, these legs are going to flap. And that movement of that shake and shimmy on the fall is really what triggers that bite. Looks a lot like natural forage. It could be a crawfish on the bottom. It could be a sunfish or a minnow falling down. Really natural action and really cool way to trigger those fish to bite when you're fishing plastics. If you like soft stick baits, if you like worms, but you want to get away from Texas rigging and try something different, try one of the three wacky style hooks from VMC, and you're going to wacky yourself into a big bass. Mike Iaconelli for VMC Hooks.